You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's The Client List After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's The Client List After Show.
Not like this.
Good evening, AfterBuzzers. We are here. Hold on, give me a second.
You don't know the words?
I don't know any of the words.
I do. I'm a real fan.
Anything can happen, yeah, but nothing ever does.
We have to at least get to the chorus.
It's kind of strange, same as it ever was. Now look at us, how do I deal with you?
Love.
How do I deal with me when I don't even know myself?
Good evening, AfterBuzzers. We are here at the AfterBuzz TV studios doing things the way things always should be done with Bing. I am your host for the evening, David Schifilliti. This is my lovely and talented co-host, Sarah Huggins. And we are doing The Client List Season 1, Episode 7, titled The Life of Riley.
It was kind of a snooze.
Oh my god, you're so judgmental.
No, I mean, I'm just being honest. It was
I
probably my
know,
least
I mean,
favorite.
it
It was
was-
probably my least favorite episode thus far.
I'm gonna agree with you.
With the exception of the pretty lingerie. Like, that was pretty hot.
There was some beautiful lingerie tonight.
But that
I'll
was
give you
about
that.
it. That end of show.
That
Just
is
kidding,
not
just
true.
joking, just joking.
A lot happened tonight.
A lot happened. There was some stuff towards
Not
the
a lot
end
of, like,
that I
interesting
liked.
things, but
And
I'm
it
just saying a
started
lot
off
happened.
great. It started off really good.
It
We
did.
had the black guy and the calf massage, right?
You better get this.
I thought it was gonna be great. I thought it was.
I
gonna be
thought he
awesome.
was going to be a bigger character, to tell
Me
you the
too,
truth.
because
I
they
thought were
showed him
gonna,
in the
like,
previews.
and they were like, yeah, hot black
yeah,
man.
hot black guy on the show, and we were like, yeah, and then
And then
Nope.
not so much. They were like, this black guy, he runs track.
I'm gonna give you a calf massage, and
Let's
bye. You know,
throw another
it
stereotype
was
onto the
kind of
show.
a letdown. Yeah,
Black
exactly.
person who
So,
runs track.
but yeah.
I mean,
so,
come on, Lifetime.
I mean, so you know, they kind of misled us at the beginning.
They did. I will agree with you that I was a little bit bored.
Right. Okay. Good. See.
But not that bored because I love this show.
I love this show too, but it
but-
wasn't my favorite. There were lies, lies, lies all around.
There were lots of lies this week. We find out that our favorite fat friend has been lying to Riley for weeks and months on end.
She's just so
about-
upset about it. It's really not that serious.
She is actually. Well, you don't think it's that serious? Okay, so we find out. Let me tell you
No.
guys what happened. Although I know that you know already. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm discussing it anyway. Lacey has been keeping the secret from Riley that. What's his name?
Kyle.
Kyle. Yes. Kyle told her a week before he bolted that he
Was thinking
felt.
about leaving.
Yes. Maybe you could finish all my sentences.
I like it.
for
It's
me.
kind of cute.
He tells the girl that he has a very large penis.
Exactly.
And then he smacks her with it.
Oh my. I wish.
I will go till you tell me to stop.
Oh my god. Phil loves those Chris Hansen sound bites. I think that was a new one.
That was a new
I will
one.
go till you tell me to stop.
That was a new
Very
one.
appropriate. But
Well, finish my
fine,
sentences then.
fine. So she has been keeping that a secret, that he said that he might be leaving. He was feeling overwhelmed. So
Well, he said that they would be better off without him.
right, which
You
is
don't
true.
think that's a big deal that she's been holding on to this secret?
I
think this solves the problem of her eating habits.
You think she just got
She's an
fat
emotional
in a few
eater.
weeks? I mean, I think that
She's always been fat. I'm just saying that
I
she's an
wouldn't be
emotional
mad at
eater.
my friend if, I mean, you're all drinking, he said something like that. Why does she even remember that he said that, first
Because
of
they
all?
were at a barbecue.
Well, right. But she was
And
probably
she's
eating
an
a lot.
emotional eater, so she is remembering from the food that they ate.
True. Maybe. True. She associates everything with food.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean,
And
I
she
just thought it
remembers
was,
what happening.
it was as if
That
when,
sounds horrible.
when, you just are so mean.
I know,
sometimes.
it's fine.
I can't get over it. But I really feel like if someone told me that, like when she told Riley the news that she'd been keeping that, it was as if she said, you know, I slept with your husband. It was like that
Well, yes, I
catastrophic.
think Riley overreacted.
Yeah, she like couldn't even look her in the face.
And then she slammed the door in Hot Doctor's face.
And can we just call him
Mark.
meh, Doctor?
We
Or,
can
like,
call him Doc.
Doc.
Doctor. 'Cause
Doc.
His name's Mark.
Although at the end he started growing on me a little bit,
Yeah.
so
And we'll get to him.
he's
But
kind of boring. Yeah,
he's... You
We
think
talked-
everybody's boring.
I do not.
Unless Riley is like in whips and chains and getting
True.
peed on.
True
You don't
story.
want to watch it.
Peed on, gross. Water sportsing. Water sportsing is the correct term, which
She's
you taught
lying
me.
underneath a lucite table.
Well, I mean, at least, you know, just spice things up a little bit with him. I mean,
All right.
you know, anyway, we're not talking about him.
We're not
yet.
talking about him yet.
So, lies,
But
lies, lies.
the
all around.
lies, lies, lies.
Were there other lies?
Well, I mean, Lacey is sort of like the harborer of all the lies, and she's keeping Riley's secrets, and she's keeping her own secrets, and she's trying to keep them from Lisette, and I get so distracted by the commercials on Lifetime.
Who's Lisette?
Lynette.
Her name's
Who is
Lynette.
Lisette?
I don't know. You made up a character.
Lisette is DJ Jesse Janity's friend. and I
Okay.
got
I
confused.
don't even know.
And your face fell.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I don't know
Such
what that means.
hostility.
I know, there's
Um,
lots of hostility.
Are there other lies happening?
Well, it's Lacey just keeping everybody's secrets from each other, and she's sort of like the middleman for everybody.
We didn't have anything with her and her fat husband this week.
No,
Sadly.
sadly.
I really kind of like
He's
that.
away this
Yeah.
week. He drives
He's
a
away.
truck. He's a truck driver.
You know who else is away? Riley's kids. On a
Which I think
church
is,
trip.
that's a lie. That
Yeah.
her kids went away on a church trip because
Yeah.
they've never gone to church or mentioned church before.
No, but church is very Texas.
Yeah, but I don't feel like Riley's a very religious girl.
No, she's never.
Otherwise, she wouldn't be giving hand jobs and sucking people off for dimes and
She
quarters.
doesn't suck people off.
Yes, she does.
That we do not have a confirmation on that.
I know. I know.
You know, in your heart of hearts.
I
that
know
she
in my
does.
heart of hearts.
I mean, she could. She might. We didn't. You know who was missing this week too? Jolene. I just realized.
Jolene.
The one who doesn't give extras.
There was a lot of people missing
Oh,
this
because
week.
well.
And the girl with the short blonde hair was missing as well.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what I love too is just the random people. It's kind of like on Lost. Like, did you watch Lost?
No, but
But
you
like
know,
you just see random people in the background, and you're like, wait, who are those people? You know.
the best way to catch up on all Lost episodes, I know that the show is over,
Oh my head.
is to go onto Amazon.com
and buy DVDs.
purchase the DVDs. And although I think if you're like an Amazon Prime member, you can stream them on Amazon.com.
Oh, that's
But
true.
do us all a favor here at AfterBuzz TV and go to the AfterBuzz TV website and then click on the Amazon link. It helps us out here at the AfterBuzz TV and it's at no extra cost to you, our listeners, our viewers, our fans, and it just does us all a favor. It's like a nicety.
Makes our dreams come true.
It does.
It's very glamorous. It's very
very
glamorous.
magical.
It's very magical. It's like Disney,
Yeah.
but nothing like Disney.
It'll complete your life.
That is actually one of my. We're gonna go back to the show now.
Okay.
That actually was one of my favorite things. Is that it seems like they've gotten a lot of new hires at the Rub of Sugarland.
And they
and
were.
We've never met any of them before, and they're like
They're
running
walking in the background, right?
They're like late for work.
The one of them was working the front desk, like a pretty blonde girl that they.
Oh, I did not notice her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't. I mean, I forget when she was there. I feel
Who,
like.
when Selena
Yes.
walked by?
Yes.
Where's my bumper?
You can't put a price on good pussy.
Good.
Yeah,
I like that.
that's right.
That's good.
So when Selena walks
Oh.
by.
You can't put a price on good pussy.
Is he gonna play that every time they
Yes.
say her name? All right.
That's when she was with the pretty blonde girl.
I see.
remember.
So
But
Selena.
no.
Are we talking about Selena?
You can't
Oh,
put
no.
a price on good pussy.
You see?
It's the truth. It's the truth,
Okay.
everybody. It's the truth. But
So-
we're talking about Riley and her dating life and how
Okay.
it's been made known to all of us as viewers that she doesn't want to be dating anybody. She wants to be out of the dating scene and take time to get to know herself as a single lady.
Right. Which
Um,
she's clearly not doing.
Well, she's not really single. Her husband is just missing. She hasn't even filed for divorce yet.
And I was never really into her husband until this time around. Can we
Really?
talk about it?
Please.
I mean,
That's
well,
part
we've
of her
only
dating
seen him
life.
like one time. First of all,
We've seen him a couple times here and there. I mean, we saw him in one dream sequence this week and a flashback. And in the dream sequence, he was like raping her.
Right. Hot rape dream.
Not
it was
hot
really
rape dream.
sexual.
It
Yeah. See? I'm not the only one who thinks so.
It's a rape. Rape is not sexy. All right,
debatable.
let's just put that out there.
Certain kinds.
I
of
get
rape
that there's lots of ladies out there, and you can disagree with me if you want to.
Probably don't. I probably don't. But go ahead.
That there are lots of ladies out there who have rape fantasies.
Right. Correct.
But it is a fantasy for a reason, not because you want to like hang out in MacArthur Park and get raped by a drug addict.
No, I agree with that, but I think, see, I'm always curious how like rape fantasies would really play out in real life, because if you
Okay.
legitimately know someone, even if I if I knew them, I've talked about this with people before, because if you know someone, like, you know, say you're dating someone and you're like,
Mhm.
I'm really into rape fantasies, you know, I want you just to like scare me and, you know, be in
Just,
my
like,
closet.
barge in
Yeah.
one day and
But like once
rape
you
me?
figured out that it was them, even if they were like wearing a mask or something, if you knew that they were one day gonna do that, it just wouldn't be rape. You would be like, okay, I'm into this. So I just don't see
But
how they can play
do you
out.
think that, I want your opinion
Yeah.
as a woman.
A woman.
Yes, as a woman of a certain age. I don't know what that means. Makes you sound like you're ancient, but you're not.
Not that old yet.
No.
Go ahead.
As a woman, if you didn't discuss it with the person you're sleeping around with
And they
or
just
your
did it?
boyfriend, and they just did it and surprised you and were wearing a mask and you didn't figure out it was him because you didn't know the
I
curves
feel like you
of
would
his
know.
wiener. Let me finish.
The curves.
The curves of his wiener
I
yet.
hate that when you use that word.
I know.
Just
I
say
don't-
something else.
I don't like the word penis.
Well, you don't have to say penis. There's other words for it.
Wiener. I like
Ew.
wiener.
I think of like kids.
He tells
when
the
you
girl
do
that he has a very large penis.
Exactly.
When Chris Hansen says it, it sounds like very,
Very
like
medical, very
n-
technical.
Yes, and when I say it, just sounds funny. Anyway.
Okay, go
so
ahead.
If
You
you
don't know. So you've never slept with this guy
you
before.
have slept with him before. I'm
But
just
you-
saying you're not that familiar with his naked body. And
Okay,
let's just
don't
say
see how
he
that can happen, but go ahead.
let's just say he doesn't get naked and he just like pokes it through the hole in his pants and rapes you in like a rape fantasy, right? Wouldn't you be frightened for your life, like you were actually getting raped? And wouldn't it not be fun because your vagina walls would be tightening up and it would be uncomfortable and
Ew.
it would hurt?
Well, when you describe it like that, honestly, when you describe it like that, and
Well,
you-
isn't that what happens when you get raped? Your vagina clenches up and like that's why your vagina walls tear, and that's why they have like a rape kit so that they can get up all in there and figure out if you
There's not enough liquor and therapy in the world to undo that.
serious?
What?
I
I'm
mean,
being honest.
I don't know. I still think there might be something kind of hot about it. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, we're gonna
Okay.
find out later.
All right. Yeah. See, I'd have to like experience it to find out. I guess to really know.
Exactly.
Okay. So
Okay.
anyway.
we're back to we're back to dating.
Okay.
Anyway, we
Back
went
to
on a
dating.
tangent about raping because
Yeah. So
of
she had a
Riley
hot
and her rape.
sex dream about her husband.
We're gonna agree to disagree.
Okay.
But she goes out on a quote unquote date with her client this week, Jeffrey.
Right.
And runs into Mark the doctor.
Who I don't know how Mark ever believed that she was on a date with Jeffrey to begin with. It looked awkward when
Well,
he was
she
like,
became she was like all like hot and bothered when he showed up, and Jeffrey sort of was like, yes,
"She's the best I've ever
she's
had."
the best I've ever had, and She makes me feel like there's no other man in the world.
I just thought that whole storyline was really dumb. I
It
did
was
not
stupid
like it.
and weak, and like that was the flavor of the week. Who
And
she
he was in
like,
love with a woman
helping.
named Jan, which we didn't get to see her, unfortunately.
We never get to see Jan, but she's got green eyes, and we know from the Brady Bunch that Jan is the ugly one.
Right. She's probably not
She's the
cute.
middle child.
That's okay.
She's got
The guy
social
wasn't
issues.
cute. Jeffrey. There was no man candy with the exception of the,
The
black
dark
guy
man.
at the beginning, which I'm not into. But, I mean, he was probably the most attractive, unless you're counting your
Colin?
doctor. Oh, yeah, Colin.
Evan, excuse me.
Actually.
Evan and Mark are quite attractive.
Yeah, so...
And Kyle was here this week. And
Yeah,
Kyle was
that's
very
true,
attractive.
a little bit. So, yeah, but, I mean, I would say Mark is like her boyfriend now, right? I mean...
What? They haven't even gone on a single date yet.
Yeah, they did. They had a play date last week.
They had a play date. That was for their children's.
Oh, I mean, they certainly got hot and heavy when he, like, threw up against the wall, remember?
I
That was
know,
quite
fun.
date-like.
That was fun. And he
Yeah.
came back this week. And like
What-
you said,
he
Evan...
came back several times.
Yeah, well, she slammed the door in his face twice, but once he asked her to. See, he likes it rough.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. He's
He
growing
likes
on
the
me.
woman in charge.
He's growing on me.
And Evan, like you said, she told him that, like, I'm glad you're dating somebody. Or what did she say to him at dinner?
She was like... Well, she said that she can take care of herself, that she's
Yes.
been relying a lot on him.
Yes, and he looked very upset. And like you said, he needs to grow a pair.
Yes, he needs to just say what he feels because he just looks so sad and it's heartbreaking, really.
Well,
He's about to get his world rocked, though.
he's about to get herpes.
Yeah, can we talk about why?
From Selena.
Or not yet. Yeah. Spoiler alert: he's dating Selena.
Selena.
Selena,
You can't put a price on good pussy.
Thank you. Thank you.
who looked 70 years old when they went on a date.
She did. She looked awful, but we're not there yet.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean that was the dating, right?
You think that's everything that's important about her dating life?
I mean, so, but
She agrees to go on a date with Mark, which I think is a huge step.
right, that is. I really don't feel like she's ready to date. First of all, she's not divorced.
No, she's not.
And she's having rape dreams about her husband. And
She's remembering about
right. She's
things
remembering
that
the good
happened in
and
the
bad.
past.
Right.
Yeah.
She had a little pregnancy dream, or not dream,
It
but
was a flashback.
flashback where,
remembering
I
the
mean,
scene.
she just had just a bowling ball in there. It looked
She was
very funny.
Very pregnant.
And her flashbacks are just at such random times that I'm always like, whoa, I mean, it was out of nowhere, really. I mean, and
Nothing in Riley's world makes sense.
True.
She has a very clogged train of thought.
That's
I
true.
think her trains they jump around,
story.
sort of like mine are right now.
Yeah. Who's out of it this week?
I was out of it last week also.
You were? Well,
You
were
were
certainly
just
blaming
You
me.
were running all over the place without me.
Aw.
You like started a marathon, and I was just like holding onto your hair, getting dragged with you.
Just don't hate me.
I don't. I can
Okay.
never hate you.
All right.
But if you do hate us,
Or
do
love us.
or love us, do us a favor here and subscribe to us on iTunes and comment on our show and rate our show and tell a friend because it
That's
doesn't cost
rate,
anything.
not
to
rape. Just, I mean.
Thank you for the clarification,
yeah.
Sarah. So rate us and rape Sarah
Possibly.
with your words.
Yes, with
but
your words.
Doesn't cost anything to you because subscribing to our show is free on iTunes. And if you tell a friend, it can only help us out here because I just want to be in the top 10 again.
Yeah.
I mean,
again.
at the end of the day, it's really all about me, right?
And me.
No, just me.
And
Mm-mm. I'm the only one who matters.
Mm-mm. No, no. Absolutely not, hoodie. No thanks.
Screw you. But do you know who's having fun in the salon this week?
Who's getting screwed, literally?
Literally, who's getting screwed? Selena!
You can't put a price on good pussy.
I've been,
Tequila,
you
so
know, I've
hard.
been waiting for this moment all my life. Because you can't put a price on good pussy. Am I allowed to say that?
I don't know.
It's too late.
Go wash up, dirty bird.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Gross, David.
It's too late. I said it already.
So Selena is a big hoe bag, basically.
Well, apparently she's been slutting it up at the rub.
Doing
Because
the
now
deed.
that she can't see her clients outside of the rub at hotel rooms, she's just, what did she say? Knocking boots.
Right, knocking boots. It's like, just say what you're doing.
Screwing.
There's no boots allowed. Yeah, exactly. And she was like, "Why were you listening at the door, Riley?"
Well, that's because you're loud,
It's like,
bitch.
jeez. I mean, and she said she wasn't the first one though, or the only one who does that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's unclear what the extras are at the rub.
But that you could tell by her reaction that that was a little bit more than what's usually offered on the menu.
You think?
That was a special of the day, Shelby.
Right? I think Selena is a big dirty whore.
You think she does that to all?
I
her
think she'll
clients?
sleep with anybody. What does she care?
That is so classic her.
Totally.
Right? I know.
Completely classic.
It's very
her.
classic Selena.
I know, and she, I mean, she has no. I really thought the way that she and Evan came together was really weird. Like, I don't think he would be attracted to her because she's
Not
kind
that
of disgusting.
pretty.
Yeah,
Okay.
and she said she worked with Riley, which it's like out of all the women in town, he has to pick someone who works with someone he's in love with.
Mm-hmm. It's weird.
Right? I mean, he probably just thinks she's easy, which she is. He's definitely gonna get the herpes if he
Or
goes that route.
chlamydia.
Yeah, or well.
Or gonorrhea.
Yeah.
I mean,
guess.
hopefully he catches something that's cured. It's
What if he gets her
curable
pregnant?
by penicillin.
Do you think? Oh my gosh. No.
Selena? Pregnant?
Yeah.
No.
No thanks.
She's not that big of a character.
Well, maybe right, but do you think he's gonna sleep with her?
No.
You don't?
No.
What if she rapes him?
Impossible.
I know, totally.
It's not
I'm just-
possible for a woman to rape a man.
I know. I just had this conversation actually with someone. Is this off topic?
Completely off
Okay.
topic.
Okay, but true.
It's a physical law of nature.
Right, right.
Yes.
We don't have to get into the logistics.
We don't have to get into the details, but it involves a man having a hard-on.
Right.
which is-
So if it is, then it's not rape, right?
Exactly.
Right.
'Cause he's into it.
So she did a lot of bad things though this week. I feel like
'Cause she's a bitch.
she is a bitch.
She ratted on Riley
She
for...
just hates Riley in general.
Which I feel like came out of nowhere. Don't you think?
Well, she's been mad at her ever since she was doing the stuff on the side, seeing clients outside the rub, and Riley caught her and was like, I'm going to tell on you.
I feel like it was before that. I feel like Selena's
Really?
been mad at her since she was like looking to become manager.
Well, right, because that was the same episode, though, where
was it? Okay.
she,
All
you
right, I
know,
forget.
was exercising that, power over her, I
Right. Oh,
guess.
okay. So she's been pissed at her for a few weeks or months now, and I
Right.
just,
Get over it.
it is time to get over it.
I mean, they're not really competing for, it's like they each have their own clients. Like, it's
They
not,
do, but I think Selena did make a very good point when Riley said, we work together, and Selena says, no, we work at the same place.
Right. They don't.
Because they
really
don't
work as a
actually work
team.
together. I mean,
No.
no one asks for a twosome.
Right. Are they allowed to ask for two masseuses? That would be
How
kind of
on
hot.
earth would that happen?
Phil.
Is that a clown horn?
That just sounds like a lot of fun if you can ask for two people.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
Was
that's
that
the
supposed
party
to be a
whistle.
fun noise?
That's the
Oh.
party whistle.
Okay.
That's not a party
Okay,
whistle.
okay, got
That's
it.
a
got it, got
kazoo.
it. Right? Like, I would like that, a two-person massage. That would be nice.
Mm.
I mean, I don't really want people touching me.
It's like a lot
but
of hands.
Yeah. You wouldn't know whose hands are whose. That'd be really hot,
Exactly.
actually.
That would make me very uncomfortable.
Okay, David's doing it. Oh my gosh. Can we send you to get a two-person massage?
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be so fun. And
Of
film
course.
it.
Of course.
And you'd be so uncomfortable, like
It
when
would
they
be
got to like your
really
butt.
uncomfortable.
You'd be like,
Why do they have to
You'd freak
massage
out.
my butt?
That's my favorite part of a massage.
I know.
Whenever
We
I get
discussed this already.
We did.
What if I hold no tension in my butt?
Oh, well, then they'll just move on quickly. I mean, but you'll be uncomfortable nonetheless, which I love. So we're doing it. It's.
I
it's the best.
imagine it would be like when a dog gets washed and they get their anal glands squeezed.
Okay. We.
Our systems detect that a host has wandered off the subject.
Yeah. See.
Please return it.
Sure
Anal
as hell was
glands.
not me.
Anal glands. That's where you wandered off subject. Okay, Selena. Selena.
Just doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't matter. So.
So if you are a video game freak, I want to let you guys know about a new website
Tell
called Gamefly.com. Do you play video games?
I don't really.
I don't play video games either. Do you play video games, Phil?
No, I don't because they're like 60, 70 bucks, and it's just not worth it. But I have a feeling, David. I have a feeling you're going
What's
to tell
the
me some good
feeling?
news.
I think I am going to tell you some good news. Gamefly.com is the new Netflix for video games. So you go on site and they have 8,000 video games for PlayStation, Xbox,
New ones?
Xbox, and
Xbox,
Wii, and more. Yeah, there's new video games available, old video games available.
That sounds fun.
And for our AfterBuzz TV fans, they get a special 15-day free trial if you go to gamefly.com/AfterBuzzTV. So it lets you try out the website for free for 15 days. And if you don't like it, you can cancel your subscription, which is actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's really
So if you're a video game fanatic,
or looking to be one.
or looking to become one,
Right. Or you just find video games
or you
fun.
just want to try a new, you know,
I hear they
fun-
might have a new rape video game.
Really?
Lies.
Phil,
lies.
that'd be kind of
That
weird.
is the very
Take it too far.
strange because that was one step too far, Phil. Philson, okay.
Yeah. The last storyline was the most boring.
The most boring, so we're just going to read the title and then move on.
Mama curls up and dies. Dries.
It's not dies. The salon is called Curl Up and Dry, which I think is genius. And
Which-
I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's the best name for a salon in the entire world.
Can
Curl Up
I
and Dry.
just say, bring back the old love? Because that was at least more exciting
That
to
was
talk
interesting, but it was disgusting.
about. It was disgusting. But at least it was fun. This I was like, oh.
She has a new business venture, and we got her to we actually got to see her doing hair this
Which
week.
was hilarious.
And she's awful.
Yeah.
I don't know why would you go to her? I mean,
She might have been doing an updo though. The woman did have short
the
hair,
woman
which
had
is a little
short hair.
confusing.
She was bat combing the lady's short hair, and it didn't look like she was bat combing it. It looked like she was just putting knots into it.
Right, and it was up like
It was standing straight up. It's like if I went to a salon and got my hair bat combed.
Right.
I'd like a nice, gentle bat comb and just brush it
a
up
rat's
to the
nest
back.
in the back, please.
Just please brush it and maybe dye it a nice jet black with a blue undertone.
And the woman looked like she was completely out of it. Like
the woman
didn't-
was not paying attention. And then she just left her.
Yeah.
With her hair standing straight up. And the lady was, she wasn't even wearing an apron.
No, she was not.
Mama doesn't know how to do hair, but still wants to buy the salon.
Yeah, she doesn't want anyone else to own it.
She needs to just keep to her drinking.
And she was very mean to Lacey.
And I feel like she should drink boxes of wine, not bottles.
Why? Because bottles are too classy?
Yes, and I think Mama's a little trashy.
I know, me too.
I
love
imagine,
how-
like, when we see her house for the first time, she's going to live in a trailer park.
I feel like we've seen her house before.
Nope.
And no, she does
Nope.
not.
No.
Riley would not let her mom live in a trailer park.
What does Riley know? Riley should be living in a trailer park.
I know. No, she was at her wasn't she at her mom's house?
That
what
was
was the whole
her
thing with
house.
the movies? That was confusing.
Okay, Riley and her mother made plans to go to the movies, right?
Right.
But Riley had made plans with
Lacey.
Lacey. And Lacey came over to Riley's house because she thought no one was going to be there. Which is the confusing part.
Right.
Because she came over to Riley's house and was like, oh, I thought you guys were going to be at the movies.
And then they were like, well, why'd you come over then? And she didn't really answer.
No, she was like, I came because Riley told me to come.
Yeah, it was really weird and
I
awkward.
ran out of Cheetos. That's what she should have said.
She didn't have any food.
There
or
were no more hot Cheetos at my house, so I came over to Riley's.
Hot Cheetos specifically. Yeah, hilarious.
I love hot
Hilarious.
Cheetos.
I know.
Oh my God, have you ever had hot Cheetos?
Of course.
They make your
Who hasn't
poo
had? Okay.
burn.
Okay. That's disgusting. Again, too far. A little bit too far there.
It's just a warning to our AfterBuzz TV viewers: don't eat hot Cheetos.
That's so nice of you to do
I mean,
such
eat
a
hot-
public service.
I don't
like
know what
that.
I'm talking about.
So anyway,
We're gonna jump to a commercial break and come right back with your news and gossip and a special topic.
oh yes, this is gonna be exciting.
Hey guys, what's happening? We are the America's Best Dance Crew ABDC After Show coming to you guys. We watch the show every week just like you, and we go every Friday to the set to interview and talk to the crews behind the scenes and let you know what is happening behind the scenes.
Hey everybody, we are AfterBuzz Mob Wives Edition, the only Mob Wives after show out there. I'm your host, Adrienne Vera, with my lovely co-hosts.
Kevin Undergaro.
Grant Rudder.
Cameron Marston.
And you guys can check us out every week. We have a lot of fun. We drink wine. We talk about the show. So check us out. We're also doing the Big Ann Show. So tune into that and Mob Wives Chicago.
Hey guys, what's happening? We are the Game of Thrones AfterBuzz crew. I'm Dave Klein.
Bethany Jaber. Kristen Elizabeth Snyder.
Simone Boyce.
And we come to you every single week live Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Pacific time, for we are kings of the Game of Thrones after show. And we have one thing to say. Oh, shadow baby. Oh, shadow baby. Oh, shadow baby.
AfterBuzz TV. What do you want to buzz about?
Where's my microphone? There it is. Welcome back, everybody. We wanted to talk about a special little topic that was introduced to us as viewers tonight regarding the client list.
It's very exciting.
Riley Parks apparently has a Twitter... This is not her Twitter feed. Has a...
Can we get it up there?
She's tweeting about Frontline Adventix? Riley Parks has a Twitter account. Okay, I'm following her on Twitter. I had to find it immediately.
I've got to follow her now.
She's been tweeting since January 24th, 2012.
She has?
Yes, the show's only been on for a few months now, and she's been tweeting for months and months and months. But
Who
you
knew?
can follow Riley at RileyParks82
I would
on
like
Twitter, which also makes her character 30 years old.
The big 3 out.
I'm just going to put that out there. Riley Parks is 30.
Very creative.
Very creative.
Very cute.
And maybe you can read some of the fantastic
All right,
tweets
so
to us, Phil.
we're gonna go down the timeline.
We
so
can't, Phil, we can't put it up here?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Oh, man, I
That's
wanted
not
to
gonna
read
put
it
up.
in a southern accent. Well, Phil, you can do it.
How about I dictate and you repeat in a southern
Oh, that'll
do a southern
that will
accent,
just be a
Phil.
total snooze.
Do a
for
southern
everyone.
a female southern accent.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
This
We
is
weren't
gonna be
going to say
horrible.
female.
Or get Zach to do it. Zach?
Oh, yeah.
Zach, you want to do it?
Zach,
Let's open
do
up Zach's mic.
Okay.
Zach, could you go over there?
We can't
and
see
do
you,
Zach, here we go.
can
You're
just hear
live
you.
now, baby.
Yeah.
We won't be able to see you, but you can just go ahead and talk in your mic.
But I
Yeah,
can't
you
read the
can't.
Twitter feed.
Oh, okay. All right.
Don't stand in front of
You
us.
need to,
All right, here,
switch
let's.
it with Phil.
I'm gonna put there. The camera's on Dave now.
Perfect.
Okay.
I like when the camera's on me because
I mean,
everyone can see me.
I can't do a female southern
Come
accent
on,
Just
either.
do a
Give it a
southern
go.
accent. Okay.
Want more of my client Jeffrey? Check him out here.
no, we don't want more of Jeffrey.
We never want more of Jeffrey Riley.
All right. Hank said he raved about me to one of his employees. Looks like he's coming in soon.
Do you remember who Hank is? I have
No.
no idea who Hank is.
Hank.
Hank's here again.
Oh, maybe
he's
the
definitely
black guy.
one of the most consistent clients. Comes
black guy,
in
Hank?
just about once a week.
No.
No.
All right, Phil's gonna take it from here, guys.
That was good. Zach,
Thank
everyone.
you, Zach. Sorry
That
to
was
throw
really
you on
cute.
the
Okay,
spot.
so her Twitter is just
Her Twitter is
kind
full
of
of nonsense, and I think it's incredible,
lame.
and I think
I
everyone
love when
should be
fictional
following her.
characters have
Don't
Twitter.
get me wrong. I feel 100% safe at the spot. It's outside where all bets are off. I should talk to the girls about what happened. XORP.
RP. She signs every single one of her tweets XORP, like she's
RP.
Gossip Girl.
XOXO.
RP.
RP.
I love Riley Parks.
Me
One
too.
more.
Find a good one.
Give us a
Find
good
a good one. Okay,
Yeah, give us
Jesus.
a good one.
What's a good one? What constitutes
Please.
a good one?
Please.
Glass of wine? Check. Mama with the kids? Check. Leave me alone. Nothing but silence. Check. Shutting off the phone till tomorrow, y'all. XORP.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Riley let us know that she hates her kids,
Fantastic.
and she's a drunk.
How many followers does she have?
I think 11,000.
What?
Right?
Who is she
that's what it
following is what I want to know. Are
Let's
there
see.
other
She's
fictional
got-
characters with...
She's got close to 12,000, and she
Yes.
is following. Let's see who she's
Jennifer
following.
Love Hewitt.
She's following a girl named Felicia. Excellent. Brittany. People you've never heard of. Lindsay Sullivan, Allie Quinn.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, so
Are these
no,
people?
I don't know.
Are any of them... That'd be... I mean...
It'd be more
Are
funny if
any
she
of them
was-
verified? No.
No.
No. Is that like...
It'd be better if she was following other characters
Right,
from
like
the
Lacey
show.
needs one.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, Lacey needs one.
Well, yeah.
You need to
can-
tweet at Lifetime.
Yeah. we
Lacey
should.
needs a Twitter.
We should.
And
I've
she
got to
should tweet
follow at Riley
recipes.
Parks. Oh, cute.
That would be
cute.
cute.
And her mom can tweet hair tips.
And
How
where
to-
to buy cheap wine.
Yeah. Oh my God. She'll be like, I just...
AfterBuzz TV News.
Oh yeah. David's got some good news.
I
today.
do have some good news. Bravo host Andy Cohen said Sybil Shepherd wanted to get naked with me. Bravo host and executive producer Andy Cohen's new book, Most Talkative Stories from the Front Lines of Pop Culture, is packed with juicy little tidbits about his life and his years of working as a TV executive. But one story stands out, and it involves Cohen getting naked with TV diva Sybil Shepherd. The scene, Before his Bravo gig, Cohen was an executive at the now defunct cable network Trio and moonlighting. What did I say?
It didn't sound like that, but go on.
Okay. Now defunct cable network Trio and moonlighting alum Sybil Shepherd and her best friend met with Cohen and his fellow executives in Los Angeles to pitch themselves as stars of an absolutely fabulous-ish reality series. The openly gay Cohen notes in the book that it was a very hot LA day and that the office where the meeting was held was especially warm. Shepherd and her friend were also in a particularly flirty mood, he notes, and added with how hot the temperature was in the room was, he writes, the internal gaydars of two sophisticated, well-traveled LA ladies had apparently completely short-circuited. Shepherd began fanning herself and pulling her hair off her neck and then slipped her shoes off. Mind you, all this in a business meeting with TV executives to whom she is trying to sell herself as the star of a show on their network. Suddenly, she had a new idea to battle the heat. She said, quote, "It's so effing hot in here that I think I'll have to take my shirt off."
Oh, my.
And she did, stripping down to her black bra. But Shepherd wasn't done. She wanted Cohen to get topless, too. He said, quote, "There I was sitting across from Sybil Shepherd, famed star of The Last Picture Show and The Heartbreak Kid, who was now wearing slacks and no shoes and a black bra." And she still wasn't done.
You're making me horny.
Thank you. She yelled, "I have another idea. Let's take our pants off.
Oh.
We'll go first, and then you do it."
Was she drunk?
No, probably.
Did you bring condoms?
I did.
Exactly.
Now, here's where Cohen drew the line, though not necessarily for the reasons you think. He said, quote, "There were so many problems with this suggestion, the most urgent being that my casual attire that day went beyond flip-flops and a t-shirt. I was not wearing any underwear." Some fast talking saved him from the cougar-like behavior of Shepherd, and no one thankfully got pantless. Trio did not unsurprisingly buy Shepherd's reality show pitch, but Cohen's book is a must-read for pop culture and Bravo junkies, as he dishes on everything from his days at CBS and his love of Susan Lucci to his hilarious letters home from camp when he was a kid, and of course his many years dealing with the real housewives of every city.
That's sweet. I like how he referred to her as well-circulated. That was my favorite part.
That's because apparently Sybil has been trying to sleep with everybody in Hollywood since she popped out from under a rock.
I don't.
Sybil used to be really beautiful. Now she's just an alien.
I mean...
Mannish alien.
Yeah. That was mean.
That was mean. I love her.
She's very
and our other news and gossip is that Notori Naughton, who plays Kendra, is 28 today. So happy birthday,
Happy
Notori.
birthday.
And that is your AfterBuzz TV news and gossip for the week of May 20th. It's May, right?
Yes.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV
So, first and foremost, we have 2 weeks off.
Right. I don't know what we're going to do.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Cry every night.
Cry every night.
Watch reruns of The Client List.
They'll probably marathon it.
Yeah, they probably will. So catch up if you're
So catch up if you haven't caught up, because I'm sure they're going to marathon it, and something has to be airing. Drop Dead Diva probably comes back or something like
probably. But, yeah, I mean, it's nice, because I was getting kind of sad because there's only
2 more episodes left before the finale. So when we come back, it looks like Selena and Evan are dating.
Ew. How can they be dating, but not sleeping together?
I don't know. I don't make things up. What?
If they sleep together, I'm just going to die.
Well, they probably are sleeping together.
No. Riley can't hook up with him then. That's disgusting.
It is disgusting. Because then she'll get herpes.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you'll get herpes.
Yeah, exactly. How? So, I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, that's the only thing. And then he gets in another fight, another physical altercation over Riley, correct?
Yes, but I think that has to do with Selena.
It does?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who would fight for her?
And it looks like Riley is getting into a fight with somebody's girlfriend.
Oh, right. She's like, I heard you've been massaging my boyfriend.
And I need it to stop.
Because he's probably too happy.
Well, he comes home too pleased.
Yep. He doesn't.
I don't know what's going on.
Whatever. So, that's that.
Either way, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
We'll be crying.
If you want to talk about the client list or anything else, please feel free to tweet me at You Can Call Me Skiff or Sarah at
Sarah on the Go.
Or here at AfterBuzz TV. And we'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Have a good night.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.